See, the basic principle for continuous function, our left limit and the right limit should be equal to the limit. See, for example, I am having a sample problem. A function is defined as follows. A function is defined as follows. F of x is equal to 1 plus x for x less than or equal minus 2, sorry, less than or equal 2. F of x is equal to 5 minus x for all the values of x greater than 2. Now the question is the function continuous at x is equal to 2? This is the question. We are going to find whether the function is continuous at x is equal to 2. What we have to do, we are going to find left limit and we are going to find the right limit. What is the meaning of left limit? We said I am going to find f of 2 minus h. This is called the left limit. If I take minus of the value from the limit value, then it is called the left limit. If I take plus, then it is called the right limit. So what I am going to do now, I am going to find what is f of 2 minus h. So I am going to apply the limit value. So there is limit h tends to 0. H tends to 0. I am going to check the value for f of x. When I am having, I am going to check here I am having f of x is equal to 1 plus x for all the values x less than or equal to 2. That means x smaller, the value smaller than 2. That means 2 minus h. So here for this, when I take the value of f of x for this, what will be the value of f of x here? We are going to take the first value. We are going to take the first value. What is the first value here? So f of x is equal to limit x tends to 0. The first function is nothing but 1 plus. In place of x, I am going to take 2 minus h. In place of x, we are going to take 2 minus h. So this will become, I am going to apply the limit h tends to 0. I am going to check what is this. This is 3 plus h, isn't it? 3 minus h. So in place of h, when I take the limit value will be 3. So the basic idea, again I am explaining it. I am going to find the left limit. How to find the left limit? In place of x, we are going to take 2 minus h or a minus h. Here the value of a is 2. So in place of x, I am going to take 2 minus h. So when I want to take 2 minus h, we are having two separate functions. One for the values less than or equal to 2 and one for the values greater than 2. One for the values less than or equal to 2, one for the values greater than 2. So in this case, what I am going to do now, I am going to check 2 minus h, where will be minus values, the smaller values will be in the first function 1 plus h. So in the first function 1 plus h, in place of x, I am going to take 2 minus h. In place of x, I am going to take 2 minus h. So I am going to simplify this. This is 1 plus 2 will become 3 minus h. When I take in place of h is equal to 0, this will become 3. In the same idea, I am going to find the right limit. In the same idea, I am going to find the right limit. What is the meaning of right limit? I am going to find f of 2 plus h. We are going to find f of 2 plus h. That means I am going to take limit h tends to 0, f of x. But for this f of x, we are going to take where the which limit value is greater than 2. What is the value here? This is 5 minus. In place of x, I am going to take 2 plus h. In place of x, I am going to take 2 plus h. So what will be the value now? This is limit x tends to 0. So this will become 5 minus 2 minus h. Dear, you are making mistake in this minus multiplication inside. That's why I am writing this step. When you take the minus, minus into minus will become plus. and minus into plus will become minus. So you have to be very careful with this. You are making the mistake in that. So this is minus 2. I take in place of plus, I am going to take this minus inside, so this will become minus h. So what will be the value now? 3 minus 0, so that is equal to 3. That is equal to 3. Now, finally, I am going to find the limit value. What is the meaning of limit value? I am going to find what is f of 2. What is f of 2? So, when I take the limit value, limit x tends to 2, when I take limit x tends to 2, what is the function value? What is the function value? Can you say which value now we have to take for this? Which f of x we are going to take now? Limit x tends to 2. We are going to take in place of equal, isn't it now? I am having two functions here. The first function is x less than or equal to. The second function is x greater than 2. So which function is having equal? The first function is having equal. So in place, I am going to take f of x. I am going to take the function which is having equal. So the first function is having equal. So I am going to take the first function. Now in place of x, I am going to substitute 2. So this will become 1 plus 2 equal 3. So when I check here, my left limit equal to 3. My right limit is equal to 3. And my limit value equal to 3. Isn't it? My left limit equal to my right limit equal to my limit value. All the three values are equal and they are equal to 3. If I have the equal value, we are going to say f of x, the function is continuous. The function is continuous. But you have to write the place in which place it is continuous at x is equal to 2. At x is equal to 2. So the basic principle to identify whether the function is continuous or not, we are going to find the left limit. We are going to find the left limit. For left limit, we are going to apply 2 minus h and we are going to take the corresponding function. Then we are going to find the right limit. For right limit, we are going to plus 2 plus h and then we are going to take equal limit. We are going to find the value. If I find all the values are same, then we are going to say the function is continuous. If we have the different values, we are going to say the function is discontinuous or not continuous. Understand the idea, dear? If I finish the next question, you may understand more clear. Okay. See, a function is defined as follows. F of x is equal to 1 plus x, x less than or equal to 2. 1 minus x when x is greater than 2. 1 minus x when x is greater than 2. So first and foremost thing, I am going to find the left limit. I am going to find the left limit. What is the meaning of left limit? We are going to find f of my a value is 2 minus h. The a value is 2 minus h. So I am going to find limit x tends to 0 f of x. I am going to check which function is for smaller values, smaller than 2. The first function is smaller than 2, so I am going to take the first function 1 plus x. But in place of x, we are going to take 2 minus h. In place of x, we are going to take 2 minus h. So what will be the limit now? Limit h tends to 0. My function will be 3 minus h. Isn't it? The function will be 3 minus h. So the value is 3. The value is 3. Next, I am going to find the right limit. I am going to find the right limit. What is the meaning of right limit? We are going to find f of 2 plus h. F of 2 plus h. Which function is having 2 plus h? I am going to check. Limit x tends to 0 f of x, h tends to 0 f of x. Which function is having plus greater value? the second function is having the greater value. What is the second function? This is 1 minus, in place of x, I am going to take 2 minus h. In place of a, I am going to take 2 minus h. So now what will be the limit? Limit h tends to 0. What will happen now? This is 1 minus 2, minus into minus will become plus h, isn't it? So what will be the limit value now? Limit x tends to 0. Limit h tends to 0. This will be 1 minus 2 is minus 1. 1 minus 2 is minus 1 plus h. In place of h, when I take the value of 0, the limit function is minus 1. The limit is minus 1. Here, when we check, our left limit is 3, our right limit is minus 1. They are not equal. They are not equal. If we have not equal, then the function is considered to be discontinuous. It is not continuous at the point. But don't forget, we have to find the limit value also. Don't forget, we have to find the limit value also. What is the meaning of limit value? I am going to find f of equal to 2. I am going to find equal to 2. So limit x tends to 2. Limit x tends to 2 f of x. Which function is having equal? Again, we are going to check which function is having equal. I am having two functions. One is 1 plus x, one is 1 minus x. Sorry, dear. We are having two functions. The one function is, the first function is 1 plus x. The second function is 1 minus x. Equal to exists in the first function 1 plus x. The function 1 plus x. So I am going to take the first function 1 plus x and I am going to substitute the value of 2. So this is 1 plus 2 equal 3. But here when I check my left limit is not equal to the right limit. Isn't it? The left limit is not equal to the right limit. Let me check for not equal to symbol. One second, dear. I am checking for not equal to symbol. Yes, here it is. Here, when we check, left limit is not equal to the right limit, isn't it? And is equal to the limit value. But even if you write any one is enough, left limit is not equal to right limit. This is enough. So I can say the function is not continuous. The function is not continuous or discontinuous. Both are same. Discontinuous or not continuous at x is equal to 2. So you are going to check what is your left limit, what is your right limit, and if they are equal, you are going to say it is the function is continuous. If they are not equal, then you are going to say the function is discontinuous or not continuous. Understand the idea, dear everyone? Because I am finishing the chapter now. The chapter 2 is finished with this idea. Everybody understand the idea?